Hi everybody, welcome to the last in our series about elements, compounds and mixtures. Today we're going to be learning about molecules. The learning objective: can I describe an element, a compound or a mixture, and can I include the word molecule appropriately? So hopefully you've been following with us when we've been learning about elements. So quick recap. Elements are made of one type of atom. So this is an element, and so is this, because in both those cases there's only the one type of atom. At the bottom we've got a different element, but it's still an element because it's made of only the one type of atom, the yellow type. Compounds, remember that compounds are made of two or more different types of atoms and they must be chemically joined. So here we've got one type of atom, here's a different type of atom, and we've chemically joined them to make our compound. Mixtures, remember that mixtures are when you've got different atoms, different types of atoms, and they're amongst each other but they're not actually joined together. So there's a mixture at the top, there's a different mixture, and the bottom is also a mixture. Remember that this one is a mixture of an element, okay, so we've got an element here, and a compound. But it's still a mixture overall because the element is not joined to the compound. Okay, let's recap naming of compounds. Remember there are three rules. Rule 1. If you've got a metal in the compound, then the metal's name has to come first. So magnesium oxide, the magnesium comes first. Rule 2. If you've got two elements joined, the name of the compound ends with ide, okay? I-D-E, sodium chloride. And rule 3. If you've got three or more elements joining, and if one of those elements is oxygen, then the name of the compound ends with ate, A-T-E, copper sulfate. Don't forget though, there are four compounds that break the rules, okay? This example breaks rule number 2, and these break rule number 3. Okay, but today's all about molecules. A molecule is anything at all that's got two or more atoms chemically joined. So straight away in this image I can see 4 pictures, but in each picture there are two or more atoms and they're joined. So I'm looking at molecules. Now the atoms might be the same, okay? These are the same as each other, these are the same. In that case you have a molecule of an element. Okay, so this is a molecule of the element hydrogen, H2. And this is a molecule of the element oxygen, O2. All the atoms might be different, okay? So in that case you would have a molecule of a compound. So this is a molecule of water, H2O. This is a molecule of magnesium oxide, MgO. So here is today's task. I want you to describe the following, and I'd like you to use as much detail as you can. I've done the first one for you. Okay, this is copper, Cu, and this is oxygen, O. And my description is as follows. One molecule of the compound copper oxide, CuO, contains one copper atom chemically joined to one oxygen atom. Okay, let's go through that. One molecule, because I've only drawn the one molecule. It's a compound because we've got two different types chemically joined. Its name is copper oxide. Rule 1, the metal goes first. Rule 2, when you have two elements joined, it ends in ide. The formula, CuO, because I've got one Cu and I've got one O. And it contains one copper atom, here it is, and it's been chemically joined to one oxygen atom. Here it is. So I'd like you now to try and have a go at number 1 and number 2. And finally, same thing. Okay, try and describe, use as much detail as you can, numbers 3, 4, and and number 5. Okay, the key to number 5 is here in the bottom corner. Okay, good luck everybody.